Okay, here we go. Here is my pitch for the Bears on Drugs universe. We're going to call it the BDU. We're going to start off with Cocaine Bear, then we're going to move on to Heroin Paddington, which is basically a spiritual sequel to Darren Aronofsky's Requiem for a Dream. Then it's going to move on to Winnie the Meth Head, followed by the prequel to Cocaine Bear, Cannabis Cubs, and all of that is going to build towards an epic fight showdown with the bear from The Revenant, as well as their addictions, and we're going to call it Barely Legal. Cut the check!
Medic!
Oh, Jesus. What is that?
Beth, we should go.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and time for another episode of Luke's Reviews. Well, the history of cinema is about to change. This is what the works of the French New Wave was building towards. We have reached the peak with a film that can simply sell itself on its name alone, Cocaine Bear. Based loosely on the true story of a drug run where the pilot dumped packets of cocaine over a forest in Georgia and was soon discovered by a black bear. Now, in real life, the bear consumed so much cocaine that it unfortunately died soon after. Seeing as that doesn't particularly sell itself all that well in Hollywood, the bear in this case goes on a coke-fueled murderous rampage, leaving a trail of mutilated bodies in its wake. We follow a group of local residents who encounter the bear and do their best to live to tell the tale. Now, first off, regardless of the quality of the film, Cocaine Bear deserves the award right now for the best title of any film you're going to get in 2023. Just from reading the title alone, you know exactly what you are letting yourself in for. Cocaine Bear is as ridiculous as you would expect. I mean, the film is, I want to reiterate this, it's about a bear who ingests an ungodly amount of cocaine and goes on a rampage, killing people in extremely gory and violent ways. It is at its best when it is that really silly, goofy send-up to B-movies of like a bygone era. I would wager that 99% of an audience who will go and see this are paying the price of a ticket to watch a bear savagely maul, maim, and kill lots of people. And that definitely happens. Faces are torn to shreds, bodies are mutilated, limbs are torn off. However, unfortunately for the film, that wasn't the only thing that was going on. And so whilst the bear may be front and center on the poster, it isn't always front and center in the film. There was far too many human characters in Cocaine Bear that overpopulated the film. There's Keri Russell, who's looking for her daughter, alongside her daughter's friend. They run into a park ranger and wildlife surveyor, as well as a Nordic tourist. Then there's Alden Ehrenreich and O'Shea Jackson Jr. on the hunt for the cocaine, at the behest of Ray Liotta, in what marks his final on-screen performance. They run into a group of juvenile troublemakers, and a cop trying to track down the cocaine too. Honestly, it's way too much, all going on at once, and the biggest problem is that the film forgets about its biggest star, the bear. Now, as far as performances are concerned, they range from just about decent to seriously overacting. Alden Ehrenreich was probably the best of the bunch because of his really impressive comedic delivery, and side note, I would like to see more of Alden Ehrenreich in stuff. I know that he starred in Solo and that was a bit of a flop, but he's really good, and I think he has more than enough talent to be in more things. However, I think the biggest issue with Cocaine Bear boils down to the film's overall direction. Elizabeth Banks is a fantastic actress, but I am yet to be won over of her as a filmmaker. The new Charlie's Angels reboot just did nothing for me in the slightest. And so when it comes to Cocaine Bear, I just didn't think she was the right fit. I'm struggling to see what made her stand out to direct a movie with such batshit possibilities. The tone is constantly all over the place. Apart from one amazing ambulance sequence that is what the movie should have been from the start, it cannot make up its mind if it wants to completely revel in the outrageous nature that we all would have thought Cocaine Bear would be reveling in, or that it takes itself a little too seriously. And there are some sequences where the bear is hunting down these humans or savagely killing them, and it's quite disturbing. And it's not played for laughs, to a point where I feel like they were trying to be a more tongue-in-cheek Jaws. That's not what you want to be. And any attempts at comedy not focusing on the antics of the bear fell completely flat on their face. I was quite surprised at how little I actually laughed in this film. Cocaine Bear is about as good and as bad as you were either hoping for or fearing. The star of the show is the bear, but only when Elizabeth Banks frames it in the right way. Otherwise, it can often feel like a laughable attempt to be a bit like Jaws, which is not the road for this film to take at all. It'll kill 90 minutes of your time, but don't expect a future cult classic. I'm going to give Cocaine Bear a 5.5 out of 10. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on Cocaine Bear. Let me know, have you had a chance to see the film yet? What did you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And my question to you, I want to know, pitch me a sequel, more of a spiritual sequel, to Cocaine Bear. Which animal would you like to see go on a coke-fueled rampage? I've seen a lot of people say cocaine shark, which would be pretty cool. I'd like something really obscure. Cocaine horse. That would be interesting. What the fuck? Anyway, guys, that is all we have time for here today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure to click that like button, and if you aren't already, click that subscribe button too.